What is up, my fellow skeletons? UnKellAble here, and welcome to The Moon Has Faded Away, a game where we as the protag and our family moved, and all of a sudden the moon has faded away. Without further ado, let's get into it. That eye in the sky. August 24th, 2 p.m. The new apartment looked spacious, but not as much as the old house. My mother has told my little sister Elena and me that this will be the last time, but I'm not so sure about that. It's not the first time we've moved, and I highly doubt it will be the last. Her job constantly forces her to move from city to city. The apartment is on the 9th floor, which allows us to have a view of almost the entire city. Maybe this place isn't so bad after all. I can move with WASD and look around with the mouse and open doors with left click. I have to look for Mom in her room. It's the room at the end of the hall. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful city. So I'm guessing we're the sun. Look at this. This spacious apartment. A lot bigger than the one I had. Yep, kitchen and laundry right next to each other. It's pretty normal. If this is a flat in New York, these people must be living pretty nice. Because New York's expensive, man. Anyway. Look at that view. Wow. Pretty. Bathroom. Dark. Mama. Papa. Mom isn't in her room. Maybe Elena knows where she went. Maybe I'm the murderer. I don't even know if there is one, but maybe I am. Ah. Evil door. Hey, Elena. I need to ask you something. What do you need, Alex? Mom isn't in her room. Do you know where she went? Mom said she would go shopping and get more acquainted with the city. It's okay, thank you. Doing paintings, I see. Becoming the little artiste that Mom always wanted. Alright, bye. Left shift to run, but do so when it is necessary to avoid wasting stamina. I can hear someone in the kitchen. Maybe Mom is here. Uh oh, I hope I don't have to run. My pinky don't work. Oh, kitchen. Mom. Are you, Here she is with the move. Probably needs some help. Excuse me, Mom. Do you need some help? Can you go and put some music on the radio? The environment is very quiet. And go and collect your item box, the backpack, and place them in your room. Okay, I'll do it now. Do not worry, Mom. I'm skilled in doing my chores. And hopefully we'll mess that up, like everything else that's going on in our lives. I think I messed up. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. What do you want me to do? Oh yeah, the radio, that's right. Definitely skilled in chores. Turn on the radio. Some classical music isn't bad. It's time to pack up my things. Oh yeah. Some of that new yes. Shay. It was the 1980s when Mom left me to do my chores. Pick up my bag and my box. Bring it to my room. Pick up the item box. Yes, I picked up my item box very well. Now I will bring them to my room, see? So. My backpack is on the couch. I'm gonna go put it next to my bed. Maybe one day Elena will be as good as me at painting things, yeah? Hopefully this is not copyrighted, but you know what? It's whatever. Lunch is ready. Come eat. Listen, guys. I think it's time to talk about moving. My work has forced us to move from city again. The city is quite beautiful. It has many buildings and things to offer us. It might even be easier for you to find a job, Alex. How old am I? That's the biggest question. I don't know if I'm ready to enter the world of work. Even so, I will be able to provide more income to the household. Even Elena can go to a private school. Mom, I wanted to stay in the other city. I miss my grandparents so much. Don't worry, Elena. We'll go visit them from time to time. I know that the change was very drastic, but that doesn't mean that we will not visit them again. This will be the last. Alright. We have to finish lunch. We haven't settled properly in the apartment yet. Also, we haven't met our new neighbors, though we'll talk about that later. We have neighbors. Lunch was delicious. Before I go back to my room, I'm going to turn off the radio. See, this is the end of the noir phase, man. As I go over here to turn off the classical music. Okay, now I have to go to my room and tidy up the things I left there. Where's Mom? Closed. Trapped with my own thoughts. That's not bad at all. I'm just gonna leave the door open. You know what? It's fine. It's time to order my room. After we finish tidying up all of our stuff and settle into our respective rooms, Mom cooked us a delicious dinner. We talked more clearly about the future plans again. He repeated to us again that this would be our new home from now on. And finally, we agreed that tomorrow we would introduce ourselves to the neighbors. The moon has faded away. August 25th, 2:50 p.m. Today is the day we agreed to visit our new neighbors. We're done with the move. It's one less weight off of us, as these last few days have been total hell. Elena's watching TV and Mom should be waiting for us outside the apartment. I must go and tell Elena that we are going to meet our neighbors. I'm going to leave the diary on the desk, and I'm going to write up what we will do today. We haven't had any talks with the neighbors. Also, I've noticed that the traffic is much less than it was when we got here. So first, I have to talk with Elena and then turn off the TV and the radio. Hello, Elena. Little sis. Elena, we have to meet our neighbors. Mom is waiting for us outside. I'm going to turn off the TV, so go with Mom. Elena left the apartment. Now I have to turn off the TV, the radio, and leave the apartment. What is this type of TV, say? That's gonna be the whole thing now. Turn that off. Okay, now I just have to go turn off the radio. I feel like these weren't here before. Bingo. Now I just have to get out of the apartment. That's gonna be the hardest part. Who knows, I could be agoraphobic. I don't want to leave. Screw the neighbors. I want to stay home and eat. Do my painting that everyone seems to enjoy. August 25th, 3 p.m. We're already in the corridor. Meeting new people makes me quite nervous. Don't be so nervous. Maybe our neighbors are like Mia and Peter. They might even have a pet like Curly Old Pup. Hopefully it will be like that. So here we go. I'm going to knock on the door. Hola. ... No answer. Maybe they're not home. Let's see in the next room. Mom and Elena are talking to a neighbor. I'll go talk to our neighbor next door. Well, howdy. I'm, with this. Alright. It's quite peaceful in this tiny little, neighbor area. Nothing there. What about him? Oh, shit. ... Fucking brat. What the fuck do you want? If you're just here to mess around, get your fucking ass out of my sight. What the hell just happened? It's best not to bother him, Alex. That's what Mrs. Susan told me. Mr. Bosch is a mentally unstable war veteran, and his wife recently died. Now I understand the attitude. I suppose it's better that we return to the apartment. That didn't scare me at all. Just an old-timey war veteran, right? Well, sis, I didn't get scared. You didn't see it, right? Mom? Okay. When we were about to enter the apartment, the neighbors appeared. That family is too strange. They weren't very talkative, and the atmosphere had become very tense and awkward. Sometimes it's like that with families. They had two little daughters who seemed to be following in the same footsteps as their parents. After a silence that seemed to last forever, we said goodbye to them and went back to our apartment. August 25th, 11 p.m. After what happened in the hall, the day went too normally. We had dinner and went to bed. However, I couldn't sleep. The weather was colder than normal, so the windows are closed. It's quite late. I must sleep. ... Something rather strange just happened. While I was trying to sleep, my mother suddenly came into my room. That's why I locked my door. She didn't even bother to knock. He just pulled up the blinds and made sure the windows were shut tight. And then she was looking at the darkness of the night for a while. And just as she entered, she left the room. A few hours later. August 26th, 10 a.m. It's dawn. The truth is, I couldn't sleep well at all. What happened yesterday was quite strange. I still can't get it out of my head. I go to the kitchen and make myself breakfast. I'm pretty hungry. Day 25 inside this weird apartment. Mom turned psycho. End date. Signed, Kell. Why did everything's changed? Everything seems darker. And not right. Even the wallpaper doesn't look the same. Mom, what have you done? Did you give our soul to the devil? Mom is watching TV. She looks terrible. Her dark circles and slightly red eyes betray that she did not sleep at all. She's watching the news, whose journalist looks the same or even worse than my own mother. The journalist speaks with considerable concern about something that I can't hear well. Mom, what's going on? Mom completely ignored me, turned off the TV, and went to the kitchen. It's the first time I've ever seen Mom behave so strangely. I'll try to ask her again what's going on. Mom? Were you up all night watching anime? It's okay, it sometimes gets me in a mood too. Mom holds a breakfast tray, her tiredness and worry too obvious. Oh, there's Elena. Hi, Alex. Breakfast is ready. Mom forces her attitude too much. Elena has gotten up and even she seems to notice. Mom, what's going on? The moon is lost. We're all gonna die. August 26th, 9 p.m. A few hours ago, Mom left the apartment suddenly. She looked much more nervous and worried than she did in the morning. She said she was going to do some shopping and would be right back. But she didn't. This situation, whatever it is also affecting me. I'm trying to be calm because I don't want to scare my little sister. I have to make her dinner and tell her to sleep. Well, I mean, can I go outside? Nah, this is New York. It's way too quiet. Also, it's too dark. Where's the sky? Is that a closed off barricade? Uh-oh. Alright, I guess well, maybe there's secrets. Just look around first. That isn't crazy at all. Or creepy. That's fine. Little teddy bear. You keep my sister safe, okay, Mr. Teddies? Mr. Teddy Waffles? So judging by everything, it seems she's like really little. So maybe we're like 16? Maybe it's gonna be like the eye in the sky has turned all adults crazy. And we're too innocent and pure to be changed. Okay. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Turn on the kitchen? Well, not yet. I need the food. You don't prep? Aye. Alright, well. Well, it's time for dinner. I must tell Elena. Elena, food. After dinner with Elena, I took her to her room. Elena asked about Mom, and I didn't know what to answer. Jesus Christ, Elena, I have no fucking idea. Just go to sleep. Dot. Shit, I didn't mean to yell at her like that. August 27th. 3 a.m. I've been hearing screaming somewhere in the building. These are heartbreaking and fearful screams. Unbearable screams. I'm gonna turn on the TV to drown out such terrifying sounds. Breaking news! Good evening, everyone. My name is Claire Simmons. Welcome to the SRJ News Channel, your trusted news channel. With the screaming in the background. This issue is of the most importance. The moon has been missing for 2 days now. Scientists and astronomers from every part of the world continue to be dismayed by this strange occurrence. Governments dictated the use of the best telescopes and equipment towards the enormous celestial wall, trying to find the moon or a clue as to what might happen to it. Each attempt has failed, and this has caused mass hysteria. This can bring too many consequences to our daily lives. Oh yeah, that's actually what keeps the world at bay. Please make sure to close all doors and windows. Bundle up, because in the next few hours, there will be a drastic drop in temperatures. It is also advisable to turn off any source of light that can attract attention from the streets. I repeat, turn off the lights, close doors and windows, and bundle up. What the hell was that? Can I close this? Nope. Well, Elena, I'm gonna die. Alright, bye. Shit. It's not Mom. A stranger's trying to get in. I need to block the door. The couch can be useful. I need to move it and lock the door now. The couch can be useful. I need to move it and lock the door now. I managed to prevent the intruder from entering the apartment. I have to protect Elena by all means until Mom arrives. I have to see her. She must be too scared. I mean, good for him for being a good brother, but I am terrified. I think I saw something fall off the balcony. Oh my god. Elena? Oh no. Please, please, let it be some object or thing, but not what I'm thinking. The moon has faded away. And with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. The moon has faded away. I had a few things I wanted to mention. The moon is gone, and it was spiraling and causing people to be crazy. Maybe the mom was going nuts too. Then again, this is just a demo and it's only supposed to express what the game is about, not the full story, so that's fair. I definitely liked the touch of urgency. The atmosphere was enjoyable. The fact that it went from this nice, bright happiness to a now darker, twisted feeling. The feeling of needing to be there for your sister who cannot protect himself. The fact that due to trying to be the older brother, you could have possibly did some emotional damage to your sister who is also trying to get through the same thing that you're getting through, or being concerned about your mom going or being different than what she normally is and not trying to actually understand what's happening. But then again, we don't know. I don't know what age we're at, so maybe that had to do with us. Maybe we weren't old enough to even understand what was going on in the news. I'm not even sure. It's definitely one of those games that makes you want to come back to, specifically because of it kept making me want more. I kept wanting to step in and keep going forward. I enjoyed the atmosphere and the feeling of having to do certain things. Even the simple objectives were fun to me. The one thing I was confused about is in the scene where you have to get to the couch to move it. I thought I was still stuck in cutscene, so I ended up losing, and it sent me back like 2 chapters or 2 days or earlier during the day. So I had to go I skipped through all of it. All in all, what I'd like to see if they do make a full release is the progression system to allow us to progress ourselves after we read, if it's going to be a heavily dialogue based game. And also maybe a save point system, especially if you're killing, if there's a chance that you can die from a certain situation. Because I honestly thought that there wasn't going to be any possible deaths. Otherwise, I enjoyed this. It was a very, very enjoyable game. It was dark. It was twisted. It made you think. I don't know. Anyways, without being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in another Let's Play. Adios and goodbye.